Alright, hello everybody, it's me, Explosive Ramen, and welcome back to Path of Logic. In the last video, we basically relearned how to play the game, figured out the bartering system, and uncovered a lead that we are now going to follow in this episode. And don't worry about the continue sign. I was only about a minute in, and I accidentally pressed the button, the hotkey that I chose for stopping and starting recording. So, I don't know why I did that, but I did. So, I checked my exhaustion, everything looks okay, except for my hunger. I'm not sure if my hunger needs to be filled or not. It probably does, though. Well, then again, actually, whatever. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. His last words. Let's go outside. So I think we just got out of Victor's house. On the map, we're supposed to go up here, all the way over to there. So we just go over here, come out that side. Yeah, we should make it there. Okay. God, I really wish there was a sprint button, though. I'm not gonna lie. Not being able to sprint makes you really anxious. And if you notice, I am talking a bit louder now because my parents are currently out of the house right now. They're not working. It is the weekend, so they're not working. Yeah. Sorry, I couldn't think of anything. They're just going over and exploring. That's all. Exploring a certain part of the town that I live in, which I won't specify. But yeah, that's all they're doing, really. You know how parents are. Okay, let me check the map to make sure I'm going the right way. To which I am. Okay, good, good. Also, I always gotta be on the lookout for, oh wait, no, that's dickhead. It's not. That is not proper etiquette. So the town hall is over there. Apparently, that's the most useless building in the entire city because they aren't actually in control. Hey, lady, I know you're pissed at me. Can I use this to fill up things? Oh, I can. Interesting. So if I want to drink directly, I can just drink from the water fountains. Good to know, good to know. They won't think less of me for digging in trash. I think I did try that on a previous episode and nobody seemed too mad at me, so by that I mean nobody seemed mad at me at all, so yeah, I'll just keep doing it. Although all I'm getting is empty bottles. But it's good though, because we can fill them up with water, and yeah, you get the idea. There's a lot of playgrounds. Oh, there's a sand pit with a skull. Oh, I can't go this way. Whoops. I wonder if my reputation slowly decreases over time. Are you a young guy? Boy, we know a thing or two about life. Curious things. I can trade the watch. Low grade silver, so he wants that. Change for, wow, God, these. Yeah. I am starting to get a slight idea for just how brutal this game is, although I have a feeling I'm gonna be really in for a nasty surprise later on. So that's gonna be really entertaining. Also, I did notice that this definitely isn't getting nearly as much attention as the Myst series, which I'm not surprised at. I mean, I was and still, well, that sounds kind of egotistical for me to say. I'm a big part of the Myst community, so I'll just say I'm active in it. I'm active. So I guess this is the slums, I'm guessing. Oh wow, it's just like right in front of me. So is this it right here? Why is that? Did you see that guy walking towards me? I don't like him. This is it, right? Oh no, it's back there. Wow, okay. How do I get to it? So that's his house. Okay, I see it. Back here? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Here it is. Also, I'm guessing that the what? Is the entrance over here? Hello, ma'am. My heart is crying for my poor children. How are my dearest doing? Is everything alright? Oh, the woman's share is hard. Would you kindly mend my clothes, dear? Man share is harder. Jesus, okay. You got a curious town here. I never expected to see something like this in such a remote place. Oh, no, I gotta answer a question. Everyone's tired of the endless construction work. We want some quiet. Is there a lot of construction going on? Not a lot, but I cannot struggle with the feeling that the world is changing all too quickly. The rulers invite architects from the capital, and they turn everything upside down. It's fun for the children, but a torment for us. I'm sorry to hear that. Like, how do you respond to that? Other than, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, here, wow, this looks pretty official. He's tying his shoe. A foul murder occurred here last night. No unauthorized acts is allowed. Inspected the crime scene. Who was killed? Well, you're not a local, sir, so you're unlikely to understand the loss we suffered. Isidore Barak. Fuck me. A great surgeon, a benefactor to us all, and an all-around skilled doc. An outstanding man, beloved, or I guess you want to say that. Beloved and well respected by us locals. Does it really always have to take the very best? What a foul time to live in. I knew him, I'm a doctor too. The very best, what do you mean? I knew him, I'm a doctor too. Whoever killed our only doc must surely be looking to get us all killed. Oh, that's right, because he can't treat anyone. Oh no. Isidore could cure anything. Yeah, he also knew how to make cuts or incisions because he was a warden. Okay. He knew his lines all right. Like I said, it all makes sense. Whoever killed Simon took Isidore's life too, and this is merely the beginning. What makes the two cases are connected? Mate, you know why they're connected! Because clearly, whoever's murdered them doesn't want you to figure this out. Only the beginning. What makes you so sure? See, this murderous deal is all mysterious. There was a talon stuck in the victim's chest. Go ahead, bend your arm with the elbow, good sir. Yeah, like that. There you go. That's how long it was. It broke off. Jesus, dude. So that's how long it was. Good lord, that's at least a foot in length. A talon? I hope it's not a bird's talon, because that'd be fucking terrifying. It broke off. There was dust on the floor. The deceased had been a renowned step walker, and the dust was all covered in hoof steps, and like traces of traces of a sharp bone, I guess, as if someone was using a walking stick around there. I'm telling you, it's her. The Shabnak Adir. The Clay Man-Eater. I want to inspect the building. We've been assigned to this post by Alexander, the head of the Sabrov family. His house is in decline right now, but it's still powerful and very much respected, for it is they that's been responsible for maintaining a worldly order and public safety in the town since olden days. Please kindly address your concerns to him. There's their rod. You just take that road up there and get to the Cape. As for me, I'm not authorized to let you in. You should have said so from the start. Okay. Oh, okay. The rod is the name of their house or mansion, whatever. Okay, I get that now. Fuck, dude. Going on a wild goose chase. What the hell? Do I want to go over there? Is the big burning question. I guess I could try to go over there and just see what's happening. Oh. Okay. Alright. Oh my dear God. What the hell? Why is she dressed like that? No. What the hell happened? What happened? There is no Shabnak. That was a girl. A living girl. Hope you'll... What the... Why? Why are these my only two options? Can I not get in... Can I not ask for an explanation? Those are my only two options, is to be a dick or to be an even bigger dick. Jesus. Never set foot here again. Get lost and never set foot here again. Did that decrease my reputation? Oh, no, it didn't. Okay. What the hell happened? Why? Why did that happen? Well, I guess I got bullets out of it. Oh, I got a gun too! Alright, well... Okay, of course. Okay, that takes a long time to get out. So I better not take that out ever unless I absolutely need to. Alright, I guess I'll save. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? Oh, and it's raining now. Wonderful. Bottles required. Let me check my exhaustion. It's going up a bit, but not quite enough to be concerning. This is not where I need to go at all. There we go. So that's the rod. Yeah, that's gotta be it. Yep. Is this the entrance? Oh, no, it's not. This is the rod. Right? Oh, I'm going the complete wrong direction. Good God. What am I doing? Well, I might as well seek shelter. Or not. Nobody wants me in their house. Okay, here we go. Okay, fucking hell. Here we don't go. This is so confusing. It's like a maze. Why? Why? Why is it like this? Still make no goddamn sense. Just because I don't trust my own luck. I don't know what luck has to do with this, but hello. So I finally get to see you. Yes, you do look like a messenger of sorrowful times. Thanks. Indicate. Oh God, his Sanpaku eyes. Look at that. See, if you don't know what Sanpaku is, it's this thing where the whites of your eyes above and or below your iris are visible. So and I do have them actually. Anyways, it's meant to be like a sign of intimidation or something like that, or like untrustworthiness. So the legend goes. In case you're wondering, yes, that is a Japanese thing. Or it originated from Japan. In any case, welcome to the Rod. Our meeting is quite significant in a way. Facing the changes with open eyes and taking their first blow is my duty. Do you think we're on the verge of an especially unhappy era? No grim events have clouded our existence since last summer. The country has cured its war wounds, commercial communications have been repaired, astrologists expect nothing ill. I would say not to rely on astrology, but then again, I have seen weirder things in this town. Burning of the witch. Do you hold astrologists' opinions in high regard? Sometimes I have to. Are you an astrologist? Who do I have the pleasure of speaking to, sir? The movement of the planets has an obvious effect on our life. However, I do not think it's humanly possible to gain any profit from that. I am a ruler. Astrology can be very curious, but I cannot allow it to influence my decisions. I have to act according to factual circumstances. Wouldn't you agree? Definitely. So you come to meet with Simon, haven't you? What can I do for you now? I was actually invited by Isidore. Okay, let's just be straightforward, point blank, blunt. He's been murdered, yes. Oh, okay. Looks like the murderer is always one step ahead of you, doesn't it? The same one that took Simon's life, too. At least that's the conclusion suggested by the information at my disposal. Same pattern, same signature. So who did it? Were there any traces? Well, I don't think we know who did it, first of all. That would be very impressive if we did. I think if he knew, he would have said it by now. I don't know. Were there any traces? Look, I haven't been there myself. I'm quite content with interrogating suspects, especially since we already know who we're after. You can join the hunt, by the way. I can describe his features. Who is it then? You wouldn't believe it. His own son. The fellow came back after being away for quite a while. His father had sent him to study surgery when he was but a greenhorn. Quite a lot he has learned, huh? A wandering scholar turned evil to the bone. All that just to grab the inheritance. Wait, how did you figure that out? Yeah, fucking, what the hell, Sherlock? So what, did Isidore leave a forge? Okay, how did you figure that out? In all honesty, it's hard to explain that to an outsider like you. Do you believe in such a thing as clairvoyance, Bachelor? Jesus Christ. No. Well, you should get to know my wife, then. Okay. Or better yet, those who have already had opportunities to witness the power of her prophecies. Former doubters first and foremost. Rationalists. She's got something to say to you too, by the way. So your wife called out Isidore's son specifically, so do you have rationalists in the town, except for me, that is? Not specifically, no. But okay. But it all adds up, and the circumstances of Simon's death makes you wonder too. Isidore's son arrived here last night. The timing speaks against him. It even matches the time it takes to get from the Crucible to Isidore's house. That's not enough. I'll have to take the investigation into my own hands. Is there anyone who can be of help to me apart from your wife? What about the motive? It really is just branching off. It's trying really hard to get me to branch off into a different direction, isn't it? God, every decision is so hard. Well, most decisions. Some decisions are pretty easy. Others are just damn near impossible. Oh, dear Lord. Motive. Potential leads or motive. Potential leads. We can discuss the motive later. There are very few good analysts in our town. Everyone is more or less superstitious here, except for one Yulia Lyricheva. Perhaps... Yulia Lyricheva, perhaps. A most level-headed and reasonable person. The only person to remain skeptical about Katerina's talents, too. Without a shadow of a doubt, she has her own picture of events. She always does. What is this Yulia? What is this Yulia? Not who. She came here with an engineering team when the town was being rebuilt. Did logistics... Sorry. So much saliva in my mouth. It's watering like crazy. I don't know why. Okay. Did logistics or maybe communications? Not sure. They said she's a true expert in her field. Smart? Yes. A polymath. Then the team left, but she stayed. She has my respect, but not my fondness. Okay, well, at least she's got one of the two. Why would she be not? Why would she not be what I'm looking for? Obviously, I'm gonna speak to her. Jesus Christ! What the hell is my problem? Oh wow, okay. That's... Where's your wife? Where is your wife, dude? Oh, do I have to speak to him again? Now, why are you giving me that look as if Simon's death was my fault? Who are the people guarding Isidore's house? Those are volunteer patrolmen. We usually keep around 20 of them, but I've increased the number recently to 150 or so. Really, why do you need so many? There's unrest in the termitary. If I weren't certain that Isidore has been murdered by his son, I wouldn't even consider the crime to be politically motivated. Isidore was preparing to take over the kin and become its leader. At least according to the information that I have. Your wife again? What is the kin? The steppe people who work in the abattoir. Many of the factory workmen. An ignorant patriarchal pile that hasn't changed. See, I need to get as much information as I can that's related to the case, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to solve it. Really. An ignorant patriarchal pile that hasn't changed much since the Stone Age. They look human enough, but if you look closer, they're just beasts. Believe me when I'm telling you that I am not snobbish in the slightest, but there's a good reason I call them that. Yes, Isidore has always had the air of a person untouched by civilization. I see. Yes, Isidore has always had the air of a person untouched by civilization, or just I see. Goodness, Isidore was an educated modern man compared to them. They revered him too. He got to know modern knowledge, but never left his people. A complicated man, may he rest in peace. Yes, I'm sorry about Isidore. I don't think you're aware of the fact that Isidore came to me last night, just after he had returned, and warned me that there were some ominous events ahead of us. I took that as an unofficial warning about his upcoming takeover. So you took measures. Curious, thank you for telling me this. So you took measures. Evidently. I've mobilized the patrols. I see what you're implying, Bachelor, but I'm not insane. Engineering Isidore's murder, as a matter of fact, a strong independent kin under Isidore's rule would have been way more useful to me. Really? Why? Because that would weaken the power of the honorable Vladislav Olgimsky. That's right. Yeah, you three are pretty much cold warring with each other, aren't you? Who's pocketed the economy of the whole town. He'd rather see the kin as a dumb and speechless herd, and come to think of it, well, I'm sure you understand where I'm going with this. This is precisely what Georgie warned me about. What happens if I say that? Oh god. This game is really good at, like, making you question every decision you make, aside from, like, a select few. Okay, so who's pocketed the economy? Oh shit. That might not have been a good choice. Not anymore. Oh no. I don't know if that was a good choice or not. Why are you looking at me like that as if this was my fault? Holy shit, put that away. Jesus Christ, dude. What the hell's your problem? Where's your wife, by the way? Can I mark this? I guess not. I guess it would be too easy, wouldn't it? Oh, there's the construction that they're talking about. Oh, here we go. Okay, I just go straight over here. That's all I do. That's all I need to do. Oh shit. Wait, how are they running? How can I run? Oh wait, oh, here we go. I didn't even read this. My digital associate, my selfless advisor, Isidore Barak, was the last person to see Simon Kane alive. If it wasn't for Barak's guidance, I would never have come to this backwoods domain. All the more reason to start my pursuit with him. Isidore Barak was murdered. The local authorities have sealed off his house. Alexander Saburov, the head of the Saburov family, has taken control of all proceedings regarding law and order in the town. The Saburovs are one of the 3 families that govern the town, and Alexander was the person to take immediate measures after the discovery of Isidore's body. If this Yulia Lyarcheva is genuinely capable of rational thought, and she is more astute than the majority of her contemporaries in this town. There are those who would believe that if I am unable to pinpoint the murder by nightfall, then I am destined to become the next victim. If my encounter with death is so inevitable, then I should prepare myself for it. As ludicrous as it may be, the thought sends a chill down my spine. Okay, what time is it? 13:06. It's been 2 hours. I gotta fucking move. I gotta hustle. What the hell is that? I didn't even see that. Good lord. What is happening in this town? Let me go in here for a bit. I don't know what the hell to expect, but... What's this? Needle and kerosene. Used for refilling the lamp. Well, I already got plenty of kerosene as it is, so I don't need that. I'm good. Sorry, man. I think I'll be alright. So this is her house, I'm assuming. Oh god, what the hell was that? I mean, I know that was a, Kid, why are you skipping around outside? You need to get inside where it's dry and you won't get pneumonia. Alright. Time to speak to this Yulia. She's probably gonna say something like, I knew you'd be coming. And I'd be like, how did you know? And she'd be like, I know everything. Although she's not a clairvoyant, so that wouldn't actually work. Hello? I seem to have lost any capacity for observation. My mind is out of tune. Oh, Jesus. That's just convenient, isn't it? Things no longer add up. Before, I had no trouble forming a trustworthy tessellation out of the most imperceptible contingencies. Now I simply cannot get my head around it. Could it be that I'm dying? It happens when people are tired. You probably haven't slept for a while, have you? Yes, it means you're definitely about to die. The steppe air is way too thick. I think that's what causes it. Here? Oh no. Herba Tverinae is in blossom, I grant you, but then it blooms every year. Every year the steppe is filled with its stupefying vapors. The issue I'm having, however, has nothing to do with fatigue or perplexity. Okay, so she's getting good sleep as well. It's just that I've lost my ability to make distinctive events coincide. Everyone has that ability. What herb is that? No matter what preternatural traits that the locals ascribe to it, Trier is all heady aroma, a bunch of superstitions and remarkably little else. It has psychoactive properties after a fashion, but then so does simple wormwood. Visions caused by ingestion of belladonna or Jimson weed are much more fascinating than what Trier has to offer. It's a pity I'm not a botanist. So you have traveled all the way here only to find that both people you wanted to see were brutally murdered. Is that how the story goes? I do hope that your visit is not in any way related to these most unfortunate circumstances. I have to find whoever it is that killed Isidore and Simon. I want to ask for your help. Several have told me you have a gift for all manner of investigative inquiry. Do you like Eva Yan? Oh, there's more! Not quite, but in any case, I hope that getting to know me will not become a problem to you. You managed to find out so much about me in 1 minute's talk. Find whoever it is that killed. I am certainly no better investigator than you. I never had a chance to search for a murder before. The best I can offer is to fill in the blanks with whatever mysterious supernatural entities seem most fitting. Shabnak Adir is the simple man's scarecrow. I would have followed a different narrative. What kind of narrative? Consider the circumstances of his death. They said Simon had locked himself up in the evening and consequently died in the morning inside of the mansion in a chamber with some peculiar name. What's that word? The one you just said? No, I know what... I think I know what Shabnak Adir. I think I've got a pretty good idea of what Shabnak Adir is. If that's even how you say it. Or Adir. In this case, I would suggest that Simon was poisoned. By the Canes, I would have thought, but I know their family all too well. Their mutual loyalty is only rivaled by their arrogance towards anyone who is not one of them. Wow, okay. They hold the princely sage, who stands at the head of their family in highest esteem. They believe that a single dishonorable act will tarnish their name for generations to come. I doubt any of them would have stooped to this, no matter whether they wanted to or not. Poison, how did you arrive to that conclusion? But did they want to do what I mean? I don't believe you understand what he died in focus really implies. Yeah, I don't. I tried to ask someone else, but he didn't want to explain it to me. Well, he explained it in a really bullshit cryptic way. He explained it in a way that basically Radiohead would have enjoyed. Do you know what the Canes refer to as focus? You don't seem to grasp the semantics of the term. These are the Canes for you. These kinds of innuendos are their forte. Well, what is this focus then? The focus is anything but an abstraction. Quite the opposite, in fact. Really. It is governed by mathematically rigid regularities. You see, no one but the owner of a focus may get inside. This can only mean that Simon has brought the killer with him, or rather within him, since no physical object may be brought into focus either. How do you know that? Who doesn't? The Canes are notoriously passionate about all manner of synthetic anomalies. They will never pass up the opportunity to devise a construct that would allow them to warp space. I don't know what that is. Challenge physics or manipulate optics. Metaphysically, a focus can be compared to a camera obscura. Oh, okay. Do note that the name is not unfitting. No, it is entirely impossible for someone to get inside. Right. A curious conclusion, but an incorrect one. Simon was disfigured and bleeding, his bones were broken. And you're also not allowed to eat or drink, but that makes one suspect foul play in regard to Isidore's death. He had been stabbed after all. Okay, let me look up what a Kunststück is. I hope that's... I'm getting 0... Okay, well, that's not helping me. Dictionary app isn't helping me, so I'll look at it on the internet. Let's see this. Feet trick. Okay. Alright, so it means... So a feat or a trick. Okay, alright, that makes sense. So a trick or a feat that would allow them to warp space. Got it. That makes sense. Alright. Curious conclusion, but incorrect one. Simon was disfigured and bleeding, his bones were broken. You're also not allowed to eat or drink, but that makes one suspect foul play in regard to Isidore's death. He had been stabbed after all. Stabbed does not even begin to describe it. Stock Reuben told Lara that Isidore was slaughtered by some object resemblant of a humongous razor-sharp talon. What a riveting case. No wonder some people will start talking of step monsters made of assorted bones. What? A claw-like object. Such was the topography of the wound, according to Reuben. Neither Lara nor me are quite able to colloquialize a term like this. You should speak with him directly if you wish to know the details. Make haste if you want to get a hold of him. Reuben is eager to join Simon as soon as possible. No pun intended. Jesus. Yes, let's get back to the subject of... Where is Reuben at the moment? Mourning his master, I think. They were very close. Did you investigate Isidore's house yet? Yes, but they won't let anyone in there. Is that so? Well, this does introduce a different perspective. Did you say Isidore was the last person to see Simon? The question is, who did he see before? The sun had not yet set when Isidore returned from the steppe. However, he came to Simon well after midnight. The question naturally arises, where did he spend the missing few hours? That is why I'm trying to trace Isidore's steps. I want to walk the same route. Don't get me wrong, though. Was Isidore seen with Saburov by any chance? He was. He warned Saburov of an upcoming storm. I don't know, but Saburov interpreted as coming as an omen of upcoming... Yes, he was. Alright, let me suggest then that while he was in steppe, he saw or learned something that he wanted to report to all three ruling families. In this case, either of the Olgimsky family... I want to say Olga Minsky family so bad. I don't know why. The Olgimsky family should have been on his itinerary, especially since Barak was one of their own men. Really. Definitely. The Bull Project, from the abattoir to the railway, is controlled by the Olgimsky family. If Isidore's discovery had anything at all to do with the kin, Isidore would have certainly related it to Vlad. So do make sure to pay a visit to the Lump. That's the name of the Olgimsky mansion. Another fitting name, wouldn't you agree? Thank you, Yulia. What would I do without you? Okay, right there. Ooh, I don't know if that's good or not. Travel all the way here. Oh, here we go. Wow, I can do all these things. I doubt I can do it on my own. Tell me plain. So I have heard. A wisecrack I know says that while you are trying to complete the portrait of the killer is busy painting yours. Hilarious, is it not? The hunter becomes the hunted. However, to put it bluntly, you have become the keynote of this particular plot. The intrigue is so rich it will keep you busy for a week, if not longer than that. What would you do if you were with me? Oh, really? And you are singing the same tune too. First they flaunt some clairvoyance before me. What would you do? If you want my advice, I wouldn't trust what our feudals tell you. The perpetual triangle of influence means that every party concerned would do their best to use your authority to their own benefit. I'm not that conceited. Perhaps people of lower standing would not try to use me. It is more likely that people of such standing will be much too scared to cooperate. Given your position, you may want to try your luck with the shadow cabinet of the local nobility, the women of influence. They know much more than the simple townsfolk, yet they care much less than the families in power. Who are these lady aristocrats? Lady aristocrats. Such way of saying it would be of relevance strictly within the specific context of values and perceptions characteristic of a backwoods hole like ours. English, please. Not math, just English. Okay, the catch is that the aristocracy, I think that's how you actually say it, is not defined by birthright here. Rather, the status is granted by the degree of enigmatic fascination that a woman is possessed of, questionable background, audacity of demeanor. You know, this whole assortment. Do tell me who these affluent ladies are. Lara Eva, yours truly. Motherfucker. And last but not least, Maria. I wouldn't listen to Katerina if I were you. Her morphine habit has turned her into a walking corpse. What? The others, however, are liable to deceive. You don't like being lied to, do you? It is better to die than to lie. Jesus. Can't say I care all that much. I can live with it. I can't stand it. I see. Perhaps you like being played with then. Even less so. In this case, Maria seems to be your best bet. She's too arrogant to lie, and too respectful to dare play with you. You should value the affection of someone this proud. But I digress. What is your intended course of action? I need to think, if you please. I will ask more questions if something else crosses my mind, especially since you are one of the lady aristocrats. It depends. It seems that the Kanes have been so considerate as to promote me to the rank of bait. Damn. There is no need for any special efforts to play that role. The main thing is to be available. I need to think. Good lord, this is surprisingly stressful. Do you like Eva? Yeah, we'll just ask that. Very much. It wouldn't be much of a stretch to say I absolutely admire her. Yeah, same here. Yes. What? I want to say yeah, same here so bad. That's it. Can I ask it again? No, I can't. Oh god. Okay. Do you have any relevant experience? Do you know how a murderer may be found? Not really, but I hunt the killer of all killers in my laboratory. You hunt death. Looking for killers is the duty of law enforcement officers. I am only willing to assist them in any way I can. I don't do killer hunting, I'm a scientist. Incidentally, it is more than possible that the killer is hiding in the house of Anna Angel, a thespian of sorts. Huh. Now, here's another woman worthy of attention. In fact, I heard some ghastly man covered in blood was seen entering her house today. How do you know this? The town is a small place, Bachelor. The wind carries rumors with falling leaves, mixing birds' feathers with emotions. We all know one another so well here that we are sometimes able to hear each other's thoughts. A family trait, if you will. But that being said, I doubt the man in Anna's house is the real killer. Where does this Anna live? She lives in a mansion that once belonged to a family of exiles whose political views led them to a far-out town like ours. Because of some ill-conceived sense of camaraderie, they were happy to give shelter to a runaway actress. As soon as she told them that she was persecuted by the powers that be. A few years later they died, suspiciously if you ask me, leaving Willow Mellow, Willow Mellow, great name, their daughter, in the care of their companion. Willow died soon thereafter. What the fuck? Mysteriously? They all died of natural causes, allegedly. Even though Willow was buried in a tightly closed coffin, the body was examined by Isidore Burrock. However, and he is not a man who would cover up a crime. Anyway, you would do good to take a look at the house yourself. The mansion is known as the Willows. It stands by the gullet in earth. Anna, huh? Well, I'll get to know her. Huh, okay. I guess I'll save the game. Why not? Okay, I need I want to absorb as much information as I possibly can. That's why I'm doing this. Can you tell me about Lara? I'd rather not speak on the matter. You know Lara well enough. As soon as you meet her, you will know Lara as soon as you meet her. My relationship with her is complicated. Why is that? They say that Lara is an angel, an epitome of benevolence and compassion. She sees everyone as a friend. She is too eager to help, too happy to oblige. After her father died, she turned the Ravel mansion into the most hospitable and heartwarming place in town. Long story short, Lara is believed to be the kindest woman of us all. However, it's not true. She is a woman devastated by grief. All the gifts that she is so happy to give away are, fundamentally, offerings to a dead person. She favors the living with something the dead have no use for. Really? Who is the addressee? Really? Her philanthropy is almost reprehensible. She pities everyone she comes across, for she knows they will all die just like her dearly departed. She sees a corpse in everyone she looks upon. I can't say I appreciate it, but that being said, she will certainly be of great help to you and your inquiry. I see. You managed to find out so much about me in 1 minute's talk. Oh, okay, so that's it. That's enough of that. I hope I'm doing everything right. That would be really bad if I wasn't. Oh, fucking hell, it's raining so much! Why? Can I run? Oh, I reloaded the gun. Okay. I am following in Isidore's wake, certain that the trail of his footsteps will lead me to the Crucible. There is little doubt in my mind that Isidore was well acquainted with each and every family in power, but it was Olgimsky that held Isidore's leash, a relationship rooted in unbreakable familial loyalty. It is with the Olgimskys that I must make my next destination. So, where is that? No. No. Yes. Okay. Wow, that is a long way down. Dear Lord. Hello, sir. Okay, yeah, that's not working. That's not gonna work at all. That's just gonna get me to a dead end. That's all. What's that building? Oh, Lara. Okay. I should probably get in here, shouldn't I? Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. What are these protective gloves? I have those? Clothes. Oh. I didn't even realize that. Alright, well, hello. Let's go, I guess. Why is the rain black as well? Hello. That's the lump, isn't it? Damn right it is. Okay, so the highlighted buildings are... Okay, I got it. I got it now. So the highlighted buildings are shops. Alright, that makes sense. How am I doing? Exhaustion. Still doing okay on exhaustion. Okay, so hunger does go up, so I'm actually fine. It's really good to know. Oh, I already searched through all these, didn't I? Oh, fuck's sake, of course. Oh, you idiot. Absolute moron. That's the theater. I just realized. That is spring water, right? Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Fuck. Alright, that's... Alright, well... I drank some water. Good for me. I'm hydrated. Especially since I'm not gonna point my face up towards the rain and drink it. Lord knows that can only end one way. I'm also gonna have to barter a lot soon in the future. I don't like that. So, what the hell? Hey! How you doing? Ah, Bachelor Dankovsky, of course. Who else could be so dapper? I've heard quite a lot about you. Have you taken a look around? Be sure to check the state of the industry around here. We have our own ways. How curious, and what is the current state of your industry? Come now, it's a complicated establishment with 1,000 years of history. A special approach is required to control such a colossus. See where I'm getting at, emissary? It would be pointless to object. I can see we're not really seeing eye to eye. This project is special, very special. That means common standards do not apply here. That would be very naive. You're probably right. Yes, getting everything back on track will be an easy task. I'd like to inquire about the fate of my colleague Isidore Burrock, about the manner of his death to be precise. What are you implying? What is this manner you are talking about? Be so kind as to mind your own manners. I had nothing to do with it. Don't they say Isidore was murdered by a step demon, a Shabnak Adir? There was that thingy, a talon, out from the wound. I could take this from kids and weirdos, but you, a respectable negotiant. It's hard for you to believe, isn't it? It used to be hard for many. Take my boy, for example, a scoffer if I've ever seen one. And now even he believes it's real. He went off his head a bit. You're in the steppe now, esteemed sir. Eastern and backwards. The dead rise from their graves here. Clay dummies dance and bulls talk. Does he know the steppe well, that son of yours? He rubs elbows with the rabble, the butchers, odonghe, shepherds, and gatherers. Learns their tongue, collects their legends. He doesn't keep them in check at all. They even dare to come visit him within the premises of the town. If you see a worm creeping through the streets, he's definitely looking for my son. What's wrong with them visiting with the premises of the town? They're dangerous, they're aggressive, and they hate everyone who isn't a step person. They'll jump you and kill you on the spot. They'll tear you up with their teeth and devour your flesh while you're still throwing fists at them. So if they're spotted within the town, countermeasures are taken. So your son knows who the murderer is. Perhaps you're even giving shelter to them. Let's not say that. Let's not go off the deep end immediately. Okay, sorry, got distracted for a bit. So what of your son? Perhaps you can tell me more about this creature. Hold your horses. You want to talk to my blockhead? No, you have nothing to talk about. He's not here, thankfully. I don't want you two to meet. You hear? You heard me? These are tradesmen's words, and I'll stick to them. I wouldn't leave it at that. Uh-oh. Did I piss him off? Yes, get back. How do you think Simon died? I don't think he was murdered. How could he who craved monocracy not perish? He couldn't, not in this place. Balance requires equilibrium. So Simon's course of action contradicted yours. So what you're saying is Simon's death worked in favor of the local hotshots, huh? Come now. What I'm saying is, when someone takes too much upon themselves, they always end up ground down. That's how life works. Yet they say Simon was the one to bend the circumstances, not the other way around. No one seems to doubt that. But there were signs of an otherworldly visitor that night, weren't there? I guess we'll try this. Simon has lived a very long life. Very long. He was a worthy man. But long doesn't mean eternal, does it? No one is to blame for his death. Examine the body, you'll see for yourself. It just happened. Kane won't let me examine the body. Well, that is temporary, a family tradition. He's not lying to you. He truly believes Simon was murdered. Were he to admit that Simon simply died of death, he'd probably go to his last home himself. The shock would be too much for the man. That's strange. Georgie Kane didn't appear sentimental to me. Is my reputation going down at all? It's still there! So that's good. Bit more. Isidore came by to see you last night. Don't try to deny it. So what if he did? I'm also aware of what you two have been talking about. All I want to know is why he left to see Simon afterwards. Oh my. Pray forgive me. So he wanted to bring me to heel, that traitor, that bastard. Well, what he asked for was for me to stop the factory. How could I not kick him out? What were his reasons? What did he tell you? Who else could he have spoken to? Perhaps someone who could take measures of what kind? What were his reasons? His reasons, huh? The bastard! He reasoned he'd pay a visit to my daughter. He knows full well how to pull my strings. When I told her to lock the door, so away he went none the wiser. Well, I told her to lock the door, so he went away none the wiser. Oh, the bastard. So he went to Simon, huh? Thank goodness my loafer of a son is hanging around somewhere. Or else him. He could have. Could have what? Huh? That, my dear and respectable friend, is none of your business. My property, like I said, is in order. See the skin and meat delivery reports. Do you know how hard? No way. It's my domain, whether anyone riots or not. And I'll have my way with them. I see. You're the big guy here. Okay. Yes, it will be hard. Anybody else here? I can't steal anything, can I? It's probably a good idea not to steal anything, to be perfectly honest. Oh, no, don't sleep. I didn't get anything on that. Oh, there he is. Let's get away from that. Oh no, I didn't save either. Oh fuck, he's totally following me. Damn it. I'm going the right way so far. He disappeared. That's a little creepy. Do I dare go and question them? I think that would be a good way to end off the video. personally. So he wasn't following me. Then what the hell was he doing? He's not here. I don't see him. Over here? Alright, well, let me just load the game from here. It's been an hour. Yeah, should I end off the video? Should I end the video or not? We'll see what we have left to do. Okay, so I already talked to him. I didn't talk to her, actually. Companion temporary lodging. Let's just go over here for now and see what comes up. There's a garbage can right over here. Nice. You can always use more bottles. How about we barter? There we go. Pleasure doing business with you, sir. I might actually have to rest soon though, because I'm actually starting to get kind of worried that I might collapse from exhaustion. I say that and I still keep going. Oh, let's oh no! Oh no! Oh, I made a huge mistake. Yeah, I made an absolutely god-awful mistake. At least this looks like a food place. Thank God. A lemon? The hell? Oh, he wants money. Okay, good. Milk. Dried meat. Animal. Oh, I don't want that. Fresh fish. This fish was caught today and yesterday. Hope caught. Contains a lot of phosphorus and other useful nutrients. Frequently, and then what's this? Fresh meat. Oh, hey. Wait, large shipments of dried meat have been prepared for transportation to the regional center and wait the arrival of the freight train to the beef warehouses. Citrus medica, a common lemon. They're shipped to the region via a highly valuable fruit, provides a rich supply, but increases hunger. Increases hunger! Increases immunity by a negligible amount. Lemons are considered a rarity in the region. Clear ichor and dark clots have been found in steamed milk. Farm animals cannot be trusted these days. Gin means there's always a big risk. Be careful with this product. Okay, so don't buy that. The meat of an animal slaughtered hours ago. Nobody knows where this came from. The situation in the abattoir is unknown. Its innards are closed off to common people, and any contact with the termitary is temporarily cut off. In any case, fresh meat is nutritious and tasty if properly cooked. So I gotta cook this myself. So if I eat this, does my immunity go down? Let's try it, I guess. Dude, I did not mean to do that. I swear to God. If I eat it, does my immunity go down at all? It does? Wait, I don't actually know. And of course I didn't save, so I'll never know for sure. Because of course. Stop doing that! Oh no, oh no, 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 no. You idiot. Damn it. Damn it, man. That was idiotic. Okay, well, I guess I'll take the meat. Alright, let's go this way. There's some shops down there, are there? Okay, no, they're not. No, there's not. There is not. Okay, nothing there. Anything in here? No. Alright, let's just go. So yeah, just go down here. No. Now I can't get back up. That's great. Oh no, this is the right way. So this way. This way. There's those gravity-defying things. I don't know what those are all about. Right now, bottom line is I just want to make it back safely. Oh, what the hell? I don't trust that. I do not trust that. This game does a really good job at not making you completely paranoid, but just paranoid enough to unnerve you. This is a really good job of doing that. I like this. It's a slow burn, but I like it. Oh, empty balls required. Oh, of course. That's my house, right? Or the place that I'm staying in. Thank God. Alright, let me get in there. Hello, ma'am. Oh, good God. Okay. Save. Save. Inventory rations. Why? Why did you... You absolute ignorant asshole. It was just slaughtered hours ago. I'm gonna fucking eat it. Dickhead. So I really gotta start stockpiling food, I guess. I found out more about our morning visitors. It turned out to be runaways. Can you imagine? What have they run away from? A jail, a bedlam, or a zoo, judging by their appearance? The old Gimskis have closed the termitary again, and those who have managed to escape from there are now being hunted. Capella told me all about this. Some of them have ran away, and some went into hiding somewhere in the town, and Capella is worried. I mean, I already know about the dangers, so who's Capella? Big Vlad's daughter, of course. Of course. A beloved daughter, too. She is wonderful and has these abilities. The children follow her as if they were charmed, just like they followed that Piper. Well, she said she wanted to save the fugitive from her family's wrath. Is that so? Capella and Vlad the Younger are poles apart. Vlad's primary concern is the interests of the family, so the sister is worried that the brother will kill the runaway. She'd rather have him survive the night and escape into the steppe. Where could the runaways be hiding? In a hospice in Earth. Well, hospice is just a name, really. What, are you planning to visit the place? Then help them escape into the steppe before Vlad sends mercenaries after them. That would be a good deed. We've had enough murders, haven't we? True, I'll see what I can do about it. I'd rather speak to Vlad the Younger about this. Do you know where he lives? I'll see what I can do about it. I cannot believe I agreed to that. Hello? I can't hear anything. Okay. I think it now might be a good time to cure my exhaustion. I understand that some side quests aren't really that rewarding, but I guess that's the reality of the situation. So what time is it now? 1930? Jesus. So that's 7:30 p.m. Well, I think I will save here. And I will see you. I think I'll end the video right here. So, we did get a bit done. We followed a few leads, discovered a few twists. I think it's a good place to end off. So, thank you so much for watching this video of Pathologic. All probably 15 of you at most. But yeah, thank you all so much. But regardless, thank you all so much for watching. If you did like the video and you're new, feel free to subscribe to see more content like this. If you don't want to subscribe, don't worry about it. I won't mind. Don't want to force you into anything really, but yeah, that'll be it. Oh, and also if you are new, I do have a Discord on my. I do have a Discord server, and the invite to it is in the description. So if you want to go there and just be notified when stuff goes up, or just updates in general about my life and why I might not be posting videos, then go ahead and follow that. But anyways, again, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. So I'll see you later.